I'm going to go over a few tips on how to use a stud finder, and I'm going to show you a couple different models. This one I've had for probably 15 years or so. It does a fine job. And then I picked up a new one about a year or so ago, and I like this as a nice small profile, and it also has a clip, easy to clip onto your pocket. And then I have a really nice high-end Franklin sensor, and this does an excellent job of deep scanning. So the basics for most stud finders, what you're doing is finding the edge of the stud, whether it's wood or metal, and fantastic for putting up drywall, so you find the center of the stud. Also, if you're cutting out drywall to repair drywall, it's very important that you catch the center of the stud. And then, of course, for projects hanging shelves or TVs, you want to make sure you catch a stud so that you're very secure when you hang something. So basically, you're going to put your stud finder on the drywall, and you're going to turn it on. And then as you move it, what you're doing is catching the end of the stud, and you're going to want to mark it right in the center and go off until it stops, and then you're going to come back the other direction, and when it goes off you're going to find the other side of the stud. So you're going to put your screw or whatever you're hanging right in the center of those marks. And then I'll show you the same thing with this newer, this is a zircon that I picked up, and you can see it's making the same mark right there. And we go past, I come back, and very close you can see the outline of the stud there. And now if you're looking for a real high-end, very professional stud finder, this is a Franklin sensor, and you can put this onto the wall and it's going to paint a picture of exactly what the stud is, from the edges to the center. And it does just a great job of finding studs. And what's nice about this is I know that here by the window we actually have a double stud here, and when you move this across you can see that it paints the whole picture of what's behind here. So this does an excellent job. If you're looking for a very professional stud finder, this Franklin sensor does a good job. What I also like about this Franklin sensor is I can depress the on button and I can just lay it right on the wall, and it's going to tell me where the stud is. I don't have to worry about where I'm turning it on. With a regular stud finder, you can't depress it before it's against the wall. So if I depress it now and set it against the wall, it's useless. And also with a regular stud finder, if we accidentally, so if this is a blank wall, you didn't know where the stud was, and we turned it on and we accidentally caught a stud, it won't find anything else. So you need to actually end up or start from a position where it's not on a stud, it's sensing the density, and then it finds the stud. So this just gives us a little simpler operation. But those are the basics. So if you have a regular stud finder, what you're doing is you're finding the outside of the stud so that you can find the center. And if you're looking for a better quality, like this Franklin, you can put it anywhere and it's going to find the stud.